And here we are, in a new episode. So, well, I finished my business in here. Let's just hand it over to Special after the AI do their moves. Well, technically it's not something for me. Oh, they just entered the trade agreement with me. Hooray, less money. Although maybe not that much less, because I was exporting 100% of everything. So all I lose was just the tariffs. Why am I at war with Court of Lebias or whatever? When did that happen? Oh, so is it just me, or is the AI doing the turn more slowly than it used to? Anyway, over to you. Show me your moves.
Alright.
Well, this is actually pretty good. They have an army just outside, which means that you can attack them without having to worry about the walls. But you don't have the range to do it this turn anyway. So just walk forward at the edge of your province or region in regular march, not forced march. That's important because if you start walking in forced march, even though if you don't exceed the range of regular march, you cannot switch back to regular march unless they patched it. You have a river crossing. Deploy yourself on the river crossing. Perfect position for you. And let's just get 2 units to fill that army up to full. Oh wait, you don't have the money.
Yeah.
You want some? You do have 1 regiment of renown. Probably that wouldn't be a bad idea. Armor piercing, frenzy, poison attacks. Poison attacks are worth it because they debuff the enemy quite significantly.
Yeah. Alright.
And then you can get another unit of ogre mercenaries, whatever you got there. But that's next turn because that would just cost you upkeep. And if they go out to attack you, then they lose anyway because you have Croak, and they're just stupid skeletons with no armor. Let's see his abilities. Not these ones.
These ones?
The one on the right, where the Great and Arcane Conduit is.
Rolling Sky? Really?
No, this is awful. It targets only flying units. This is also pretty shit. Now this is pretty good. 10% damage resistance whenever I'm casting. But is it that good? I don't think it is that good. First spawning, what does that do? Pretty good. Don't know if you very need it right now. Telekinesis? Meh. Let's see, Eternal Guardian. So meh. Greater Ward. Ooh, yes, take it. Easy. It's 5% damage resistance to everybody in your army. It just became more tanky across the board. Already good ability. Well, you could go into ambush if you want. Although, to be honest, I don't know how it would work, because this, if he attacks you, this would be a river crossing battle. Which is great for you, because you want him blob up in a choke point to just explode him with Lord Croak.
Yeah.
And if there was an ambush on a river crossing, I don't think you get a river crossing map. Anyway, you need to call me up for more money. Otherwise you're gonna go bankrupt. So what do you need? 500, I think, right? 400 is not enough. Just enough not to go bankrupt.
Yeah, I should be able to
What is it?
get.
I am a warden, not a low-born tradesman.
Ooh.
You have aggressive dissonance and cold-blooded logic. You don't even have a reliability rating on my screen. And I am a guardian diplomatic, and I also don't have a reliability rating on your screen. Okay. Your tribute is pleasing.
Let your words be true.
And go this way.
Still don't see Techless. Oh yeah, now that I don't have Detroit agreement with him, I no longer see his territories. Because that's a high elf mechanic.
Oh.
They're like what is it called? Something spies, like diplomat spies, envoy spies, something like that. Just, I don't know. Merchant spies? I guess that would make more sense. But anyway, if they have a trade agreement with somebody, they see their entire territory. And now we don't see what they have up north in there. But that's a secluded settlement, so I wouldn't worry about it. Not at the moment, at least.
Okay.
I don't know if you could walk 50% forward and then encamp for additional replenishment, but I don't know if that will make you able to reach the blood swamps next turn. Because, well, as the name indicates, you would be moving through swamps or jungle, as we can see. And that usually means deceptive movement range.
Will also suffer attrition as well.
I don't know if you would suffer attrition. Well, it used to be a vampiric territory, so probably. Yeah, 66%. Going to encamp is probably the right idea. Switch to Force March though. Just to see the range on the Force March. Yeah, the Force March you barely reach the blood swamps. Okay. Well, I still think the move is to encamp. So normal movement. Go 50% forward.
That would be.
No. What you do is you right click and hold. Also, we discovered an army. They're stackless. And you see 56% at the moment. In the bottom left.
Yeah.
And this might be dangerous if two armies attack you. Might be demanding. You go into encampment. You moved more than 50%.
I did, yes.
Go back into your own territory. We don't want to take this attrition. Like you still had enough movement points for that. Well, we got important intel. What the fuck? Same thing happened yesterday. Anyway, continue. I muted it. Yeah. And my dog, rightfully so, yells at them, just pulling some shitty pranks or something, I don't know.
Well, actually, let's see. Do you want to confederate? Nope.
Probably we won't get any confederation because of the treachery of Camry.
Ah,
Well, you didn't have any deals with them, so I don't know why your reliability is low. I had a deal with them and I accepted to join your war. Which, well, made me very unreliable. Even though it was just a shitty trade agreement. And nothing else, I believe.
I think that's all I can do. Anything else I could do will put me in bankruptcy. Back to you.
Correct. Alright, let me deal with a prisoner right away. This one is from those other guys. These are our main faction. I'm gonna indoctrinate the guy from the main faction. Get some line of sight of them. It immediately spawns them back, I think. I do see Black Rag, but I don't see the character yet. We have some vision over here. He's going to punch. So yeah, I'll have Alfarian positioned to deal with him. And now the public order has went down to 0 change per turn. Provincial stability is going down, but there's also military represented characters. As I disconnect, perfect. Guess I'm back. But what I want to do is just get a rebellion going here in Morkheim.
No glory.
First I'm going to go into an encampment to not lose to attrition. It should now rebel next turn, and I immediately deal with the rebellion. And that will keep the public order under control for a while. Oh, what the fuck? Wurzag, the great green prophet, has shown up with a full army right at my doorstep. Perfect. Okay, so Bitterstone Mine getting wrecked again. Here's a rebellion. They have catapults so they can attack. If they attack like this, they lose. Either way. Obviously, I don't see their movement range because he's in a raiding camp. Okay. I had to go this way. The other way is too long. I will need to take the attrition. So I could deploy over here. 1-on-1, I probably beat them. It's a full army versus full army. But I have a shit ton of archers. So they can suck my arrows. Problem is, like that, I'm never going to go forward. Because I'm running back and forth just reclaiming what I keep losing. Because the greenskins just keep sending armies one after another at me. Well, anyway, once Arcleon deals with Korgazan in here, I should be fine. Can I reach?
Your orders are reasonable.
Win 2 turns, yes I can. Still means I have to take the attrition. I don't know, maybe I don't have to take it here.
Ready to march.
Yeah, this is fine.
Journey.
Just move along the coast. And Gorgazan will be mine next turn. Perfect. And you have the possibility of finishing off Camry.
My servant fails me.
Yeah.
Settlement upgrade available. Argul Mikhail.
We are well prepared.
Well, I'll take it at Karbaraz. Imminent Rebellion. Yes, this is exactly what I want. Thank you very much for telling me, game. Just gonna check up on Alariel. She wants to hook up. She wants to hook up with Morathi.
Join me.
I don't say no to some good Yuri. But, well, be nicer if you could do it with me.
It is forbidden.
Well, she doesn't want to. Order of Lore Masters, still not liking me. We do have military access. Okay, let me invest my influence into Alariel. Pretty please confederate with me, since fucking Tyrion doesn't want to. And later on I will need Arclinon to defeat from the Paunch for another bonus, which would be nice, but well, something to worry about later. Get 2 units in here if I want. The other armies are full, right? Shit is full. That's correct. I wonder if Dragonhorn mines are within the reach of Wurzak. Am I within the garrison range? No. Slightly outside. So we'll probably strike at Bitterstone Mines. But then if he does that, he's stuck inside and he's dead next turn. And I guess I'll just tank the rebellion. Which is the Bloody Hands, which is I think his faction, the original one. Okay, this guy should just walk forward on his own. Just leave him to it. And over to you, Special.
Alright.
But yeah, being attacked from all over the place. Not cool. Archilon, Taskmaster. Nice, that is a very good trait. Plus 5% campaign movement range. Also campaign line of sight plus 5%, that's also something.
Oh.
Camry wants something from you. They attacked you. And you get a Pyrrhic victory.
Yes.
But
Lose
very
all
high
my
casualties.
melee.
Yeah, you probably don't want that. I would use just quick save and just fight out manually. We have the river crossing battle, is exactly what we wanted. Just check them up before we go into it. Yep. It's perfect. Just fight out manually, they're gonna get absolutely wrecked. Let's check their units first though. They have units of chariots. 2 units of chariots, 2 units of cavalry. 4 units of archers. The rest is just melee infantry, all of it. With shit armor, 45, 10, 10 across the board. 50, 50, 50. And the archers have 25, do some bonus probably. But yeah, all of them will just get blown up by Croak.
Yeah.
The only thing you need to worry about... Well, the enemy archers should not deal that much damage. They have 30 ammunition. And you don't have the cavalry that you could have hired because they attacked you. But it's still pretty good. Okay, let's go in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I won't be able to just blow up the enemy ranged units because they will just dodge the explosion spell. I can only use it on melee. But I think you'll be fine. Just put up your guys with shields in the front lines. So that they can tank some of the ranged fire. So it's just 4 units. It shouldn't be significant in any capacity. Hey, that's my crook. Just gonna deploy myself here in the middle. I'm just gonna sit on my throne and do explosions. I'll probably go into melee with him as well. Only 6 wins of magic. That's pretty sad. 78 reserves. So 84 in total. Which is 16 explosions. 16 small explosions. Should be enough. And I can throw in a big one. I hope your stream doesn't what is the word for it? It isn't lags, but it goes back and forth a frame. It sort of does lag.
Yeah. Let's hope not.
Yeah, because I watched some battles from your perspective as I was editing the videos and checking if they're all right. And yeah, battles from your perspective were kind of difficult to watch because of that visual artifact, let's say.
Oh.
So I was wondering, maybe I should just show them from my perspective, but then again, I command only 1 unit. So it wouldn't be very exciting. I don't know, I also want to focus the show on you a little bit, not just me.
Okay. Whenever you're ready. Right.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
sitting very comfortably.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they have reinforcements from that other side. And also you have all the time to switch. Looks like they won't be moving until the reinforcement army joins them.
Yeah.
They can speed it up. Ooh, actually the power reserve jumped up to 108. So maybe all the abilities that increase the power reserves only kick in once you press start the battle. Or maybe it is because there is this Great Arcane Conduit that is active all the time. Because I know the power is rising, but the power reserve isn't dropping. Is that how it works?
I'm not sure.
Then again, the power reserve also isn't rising now. Even though it says improved power recharge and great increase to power reserves.
It says 30 on my screen, so
Yeah, well, that's max. Also, weren't you supposed to speed it up?
I am. Yes, speed up.
Yeah. They're not moving, what the fuck? If time runs out, they lose. But that also doesn't really achieve our goal of destroying their armies. Luckily for us, those are undead. So they don't run away, they don't survive, they just all disintegrate. And I think you're not getting a better chance of defeating them. So I would move forward with the Chameleon Kings and just try to provoke them. I don't know what they're doing, but the AI just glitched. But I would say you definitely do want them to attack you in here. Just be careful to lose them pointlessly. Also, well, they are invisible to the enemy. Just one unit is enough, don't risk for losing 3.
Okay.
Okay, I'll run away. That only provoked a few units there. Now there we go, there they are. Okay, move to normal speed. Also run away towards your own army. Disable that stupid skirmish mode.
Yeah.
You should go to options. There are like default options. You can toggle it off so that it is disabled by default. But anyway, now they're coming. Looks like they're all funneling into one passage, which is also perfect.
Yep.
So let's just not move. And maybe they'll continue like that. So now you can get all your Chameleon Kings in here and just focus fire the enemy lord. If he dies, they're fucked. You can also get your own lord onto the action. Oh no, he's running away. Okay, never mind then. Is he in a chariot? He's in a horse.
Just trying to get away.
He's getting back, so get in. Start killing him. Maybe I'll move in as well. At the moment, obviously, I don't want to use explosion skills. And if I chase him, I don't really want them to attack us. There we go. Moving forward a little bit. Yeah, very nice blow. This is gonna be beautiful. Blow up nice for me. Pretty please. Let's see the kills for the first explosion. Solid 100. Nice. I could really set up a bigger one in here. Think I will. At 130. That was a 400. Oh boy, it's gonna be big. You could probably go outside from the other side, from the other passage, and try to get on their archers. But yeah, jagged animation still occurs when I switch to your perspective. Okay, we almost got the Lord. Once he goes down, it's over for them. 900 HP left. You should have your own Lord attacking the enemy Lord as well. But I guess Krog should be able to deal with him. But that is
Trying
very
to,
slow. I'm getting in there. Yeah, looks like they're disintegrating now. No, they aren't. Oh, they should. $18 HP left, 6-0. There we go. Goodbye. Come on, get here on the archers. Just like in arena, just walk at them. Oh, there's still another hero in there. Doesn't have a hero icon, just a regular sword. So kind of missed that.
Oh,
Yeah, well, using explosion spells in there would be kind of useless. Try maybe catching off the archers in here. Should deal some damage to them and possibly rout them. There we go. But he's not run away. Okay, there we go. Close victory. Interesting.
uh,
So it's pretty decisive. Now they're gone, and now you can just conquer their settlements. Super easy.
and it won't be going bankrupt next time.
Should also get pretty nice amount of money out of this. After all, you defeated two almost full armies. Well, put them together and they're barely more than one army. But still, two lords. Including a faction leader.
Alright.
How much money did you get? I missed that.
I got over 1800. So
Yeah, that's very decent. I just take the additional one in here. Unless you already want the replenishment. 30% is decent. But I think in your situation you really need money.
yeah,
Also you run out of time, so good. You got the money automatically. Ooh la la. What do you mean valiant defeat? What the fuck? They have a shit ton of chariots. Rings of cavalry. 300 of archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of infantry and 2 heroes. Subtle Mishet isn't really good at tanking, but that shouldn't be that big of an issue. I do have that cavalry. But anyway, that is where we end the episode. So, quick save. And we'll be back here in the next one.